community, our veterans. We're talking about the future of our county with first-time home buyers. That's what this is all about, and it's about maximizing what is allowable under state law to be able to assist people. And as county executive, I see firsthand the challenges that come to people who are just literally trying to make ends meet, trying to make sure that they're able to pay their taxes, pay their bills. When I think of the senior community, I think of people who have done all the right things. People who have paid their mortgages, worked real hard, done an enormous amount within our community. And then some of those folks, even though with no mortgage whatsoever, are struggling to pay the tax bill, make ends meet, and do those kinds of things. Well, we have an obligation, I believe, as a county to do whatever we can to help those folks. That's really, I would say, those are the folks who we stand on their shoulders every single day going forward. I also believe that we have to understand what our veterans have done for us. And that's where I think Ulster County is such an exciting place. We have gotten that and gotten it in an enormous way. Helping our veterans, the people who have given so much for our community, whether it be in housing issues that we're working on, whether it be in assistance that we're bringing to our veterans, whether it be through an enormous amount of projects that we have done with the county clerk to try to bring assistance for for discount cards for our veterans, and anything, any way we possibly can to say thank you to those who have served our country. Well, this is another step in that reality, which is to continually say, as a government, we owe a debt we can't possibly repay. And so this is an attempt to be able to provide some assistance for the veterans in our community when it comes to bringing real tax relief. When I think of our first-time home buyer, and this is why we've done all of these together, first-time home buyer to me is our future. Can we create a community in which young people have an opportunity to not only just be here, but to thrive? Can they have the American dream that so many of us have had this wonderful opportunity? Can they have that too? Can they have their piece of the American pie, basically? And the way you do that is making sure they get a leg up. And in this situation, we're providing tax relief for individuals as they either build new or they do a major renovation to a project to make our community better. It's consistently an example of us coming together and acknowledging that it's about the past, it's about our debt to our veterans, and it's about the future. Ultimately, that's what all of these are about. And so, I also want to say a special thank you. I think it's important to note that the Ulster County Legislature plays a pivotal role in making these a reality. And all of these passed almost unanimously. There was an inexplicable no occasionally, but the vast majority of these, again, passed unanimously, and I'm very excited about that.
Okay, this is local law number 1, and this is to increase the income range by which senior citizens can apply for tax exemptions. I'll date them.
I will tell you guys, as someone who really had their life transformed by the guy who I call a mentor and his wonderful bride, that was my grandmother and grandfather, I understand just how important our seniors are in making sure that we have wonderful young people. Honestly, wonderful young people don't magically just happen. They happen as part of a family and as part of an understanding that, again, these are the folks who in every culture that's ever been successful are revered. And that's something I want to make sure that we collectively do.
This is local law number 2, and this one is an increase also for persons with disabilities.
I've always believed that the challenges that folks face when they're disabled shouldn't be multiplied by a government that doesn't understand that. And that's exactly what this is about.
This is local law number 3, and it's an exemption for veterans who rendered military service to the United States during the Cold War.
When I was in Sorgaties, marching for the 4th of July, you know what one of the nicest things about that is? You get the opportunity to see how much our community is really vested in not just our freedoms, but really committed to our veterans. To see Sorgaties, it was just an example, because I know that same thing happened place after place after place after place, all around our county. Ulster County understands what our veterans do, and I'm very excited about how our people turn out on behalf of them.
This is local law number 4. This one is the veterans exemption, alternative exemption.
I hope I'm not running out of ink.
Again, what all of these do is maximize whatever is allowable under law as tax relief for each and every one of those groups. But more importantly, I think that when you look at this, it's not just what it does for an individual group, whether it be seniors, whether it be disabled, whether it be veterans, or whether it be first-time homebuyers. This is us as a community, kind of everybody collectively coming together here and saying, this is good for all of us. A strong community, places where people can afford to live, whether it be seniors or whether it be first-time homebuyers, that's in all of our best interest. And that's kind of the reason to do all these together.
This is the first time home buyer. That's local law number 5.